And it says I'm live. Okay. Today. Oh, I haven't talked in a second. Give me a second. Today we're doing this. Galaxy S26. I'm gonna do a video on this. I kind of want to do a video on the Switch because there's a lot. All of a sudden, there's a lot of good games like this week. But I want to do a video on this because I've been doing a lot of Android gaming videos with all these different handheld devices, and all of them, all the newest, hottest ones are using Snapdragon 8 Elite chips, and the drivers are horrible. Not horrible, like they all run fine, but the driver is like kind of what's holding it back. And this is a flagship phone that is using a Snapdragon 8 Elite, so I'd imagine this thing is going to be very powerful for games compared to some of these other handhelds that we've been using. It is an insane amount of money though, $1,300 for this one that I got. So it's also kind of a little bit of an experiment because now that Android gaming is like good and we can play PC games on it and stuff, I want to start fucking with Android phones. Oh, I'm missing a microfiber. I keep losing my microfibers.
Wait, who's this guy? He's gonna burp on us or something.
What is this? Why do I have a brand new unopened Pro Mist filter? Eric, thanks for the 86 months, and Geiger Counter, thanks for the 10 months. Who's this guy? He's got a burp on us or something. I've been burping. I burped twice today. 3 times maybe? Why do I have an unopened Pro Mist filter? These Pro Mist filters always come with these microfibers. And I have a million Pro Mists, so I got a million microfibers. Is that wet? Felt wet. This is a live stream. If you've never seen me do a live stream before, there's a lot of dead air and it could be pretty boring. So
did you
maybe you don't want to watch it.
Yet, Bob? Happy I can catch your live smile.
Thank you, Anthony Mile, for the $5. Helping pay for the $1,300 phone. Thanks, dude.
Helping pay for the $1,300 phone. That's bonkers.
Thank you. And Geo Lucas, thanks for the 3 months. Did you beat Resident Evil 9? Okay, let me tell you about that. I played more last night. I was up till 4 in the morning playing it last night. I started my PlayStation last night. I had a little over 9 hours into the game, according to Steam. Last I checked, the game is only about 10 hours long. I should check again. Oh, how long to beat says 13 and a half. That seems more reasonable. Main story is 11. 13 and a half sounds normal. I was about 9 hours in and I looked at a playthrough. I just skimmed through. A lot of the game was spoiled for me already. Thanks to Twitter. I scrolled around a playthrough to see where I was. I was barely halfway through the game. 9 hours in. And I looked at another playthrough and maybe I'm like almost 3/4 of the way, but that kind of makes sense if the game's 13 and a half hours on average. I am really taking my time. I'm going to every little corner of the game because I want all the little secrets. And I'm glad I did because I went into one little box and I pulled out a whole fucking sniper rifle. So it took me 13 hours to beat, but when I finished it said 10 hours. But Switch said 13. Yeah, I don't know the difference. I know Steam numbers might be inflated because it counts like you being in the menu and the game booting up and stuff, but honestly, I haven't been sitting in the menu, so. Big Dog Pond, thanks for the 10 months. All right, let's do this. This phone's really cool. I mean, it's not an iPhone, so it's going to be hard for me to use it. I kept it in my pocket, and I took it out with me this weekend, and I didn't really use it. There was a moment where I had no service on my iPhone, So I pulled this phone out and I turned it on, and it also had no service. So it, I got a prepaid eSIM. It's cool. I like it. It's nice and thin. It's big. The screen's really nice. But I'm here to play games on it, so. I'm gonna do the benchmarks. Let me like let it like warm up, I guess. Give it like another second. The battery life is also like amazing. I'd like never charge it. I played a little bit. I played a decent amount of games on here. I really want to play Slay the Spire 2, but that's not working with Game Native, and I couldn't get it to work with Game Hub either. That'd be really cool to play with the touchscreen, although I played it with the touchscreen on my Kojima laptop, and touchscreen controls were bad. So I don't know if it would be better on the phone. I thought that Samsung always ships their flagships with Qualcomm for some markets and Xenios for other markets. This has an 8 Elite. Am I wrong? No, it's got no. That's like the whole thing with this. Imagine. There's no like tech specs on this thing. It's got an 8 Elite. Elite Gen 5 Samsung Edition. Samsung Edition? What did I get?
67 months WTF, we are old.
I log in and look at my thing. We have every Samsung S on EmuReady twice for some reason. I'm checking. Whoa. Are you trying to sign into your Samsung account? Yes. Thank you. What kind of coffee are you drinking? Oh, I had too many questions. Hold on. Do I have two-factor authentication on my trade account too? Is it like a tech specs? Specs. Oh my god, it doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? It literally doesn't say. AI ready processor. I mean, I looked at the spec. According to the Google AI overview, it has a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. Can I get a source? The Galaxy S26 series reintroduces chipset split, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy powers the S26 and S26 Plus in North America, China, and Japan. While the Exynos 2600 for the rest of the global markets. The 26 Ultra, however, will use the same Snapdragon 8 Elite chip for Galaxy chipset as standard worldwide. So I have the Ultra, 8 Elite Gen 5 worldwide. That answers that. So the Exynos one is only the regular S26 and the S26 Plus in markets that are not North America, China, or Japan. And then the 8 Elite, the Snapdragon, oh my God, the S26 Ultra is Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 everywhere. And that's the big powerful chip that I'm the whole reason I bought this fucking thing, which would have been I would have blown my brains out if this thing was an Exynos processor. So what's the difference between the Ultra and the other ones? Is it kind of like the iPhone where it's just bigger? Exynos isn't that bad. I'm sure that I don't even know how I'm saying that. I'm sure that processor's great. The Snapdragon is the one that's gonna do good PC games. I'm sure the Exynos one is gonna be fine, but everyone's going ham about these Snapdragon processors because of the drivers. Anyway, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Oh, somebody wanted to know the coffee I'm drinking. I've been having trouble grinding this coffee. I've had it before and it's good. I think I gave it a thumbs up on trade. Columbia Landmark Methodical. Methodical coffee, Columbia Landmark. I don't know why this button isn't working for me. This shit's good. I even guessed some of the tasting notes. The only one I guessed was caramel, I think. It's caramel, nutty, citrus. I don't taste any citrus. That's a lie. Yo, the stylus. I didn't even realize this thing has a stylus. That's fucking cool, dude. I gotta use that more. That's awesome. Look at it. First of all, there's like not a lot of room for stuff in here. Look at how like this. It's a big phone, but it's thin. Check this shit out, dude. Just get a whole stylus, man. Don't do this. There's one thing I really hate. Look at the camera bump. Unleash your artistic side. This is cool. Oh my god, it has a cursor. It has a freaking cursor, dude. That's awesome. Yo, Slay the Spire might go hard on here if we can get it to work. Productivity, can you get Slay the Spire to work on Game Native? Slay the Spire 2. Please. Hello? Did that fix it? There we go. This happened to me once before. OBS shows my mic levels going up. But obviously it's not going through. I don't understand it. I had to unplug my interface and plug it back in. Very weird. I don't know where I left off. What was the last thing that I said? Ranting about something? I mean, obviously. Oh, Slay the... I'm going to set up that Slay the Spire thing. That sounds cool. It's an APK, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to figure out. Playing that with a stylus might be really cool. The music is not playing? Is it not playing? It's showing levels. That stylus would be great for DS and 3DS games. Oh, I haven't tried DS games. You can't hear the music? That's so weird. Is there a way? How do I even... What do I even do about that? I can't unplug my desktop audio. Check your mixer. Thanks for the extremely vague. um, thanks for the most vague fucking tech help of all time. Take a look at your mixer. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll take a peek. I got a voice meter with fucking like 18 tracks, and then I have OBS with like 1 million. And let me tell you, they're all going just fine. So mixed did the same thing the other day. I had to go into the interface and see if it was muted. I'm telling you, everything's fine. Nothing. I don't understand. My audio interface, I had to unplug and plug back in. What if I disable this, apply, and then I re-enable it? Do you hear music? That worked? In OBS, I disabled desktop and re-enabled it. That's so weird. Like in the file settings, audio, desktop audio, I disabled it and then re-enabled it. So the mixer? Sure. It was one of the mixers, you could say. It's weird that changing scenes did all that. Anyway, we gotta get moving here. I don't want to be streaming all night. I got Slay the Spire 2. I got Pokopia. I'm not gonna play Pokopia. I got Marathon, and I got Resident Evil 9 to play. So I do want to... Apparently Resident Evil 9 works with Game Native. So I want to do that. Is that how you pronounce it? Pokopia? I'm shocked people don't know how to pronounce that. There has been like some deliberation online. Pokopia. Like Pokemon. Pokopia. Is it the intonation that's fucking you up? Like, are people saying like Pocopia? That's the European. We're gonna just do some benchmarks so I can keep yapping. Oh, fun. Here's another fun little thing. So remember a couple videos back, I did a sponsorship with Pork Bun, which is a domain service. And I just got a domain for wolfdenbenchmarks.com, right? So I have a Google Sheet document that shows that I keep all my benchmarking stuff in. And whenever we need to put like a bar graph in a video, I just have Benny like screen record this. And it's fine. Like, it looks okay, but it could be a lot better. So I used Claude. Don't tell Will. I used Claude to build me a website. This took an hour. And it has a Pro Mist filter attached and film grain. So we don't even have to apply any effects afterwards. So he can just screen record this. He can go, oh, we're making a video on the Kojima laptop. Let's highlight the Kojima laptop. Here's the Kojima laptop benchmarks. And then you're everything ready. Hit play on the bottom here. Hit little replay, and it plays a little animation. How fucking cool is that, dude? And we got the Android stuff here too. I don't want to show all these. Like, we don't need the Magnami Air. You know, let's just do none. Let's just show the Retroids. Retroid. But we want to highlight the 6 because that's the one we're talking about. Play. There you go. Boom. That's pretty fucking cool. So now we're gonna add to it. Let's see what happens if I add something to the list. Now that we're gonna add this to the list of Android, maybe it'll fuck the whole thing up. Fuck, I'm glad I'm not a web developer, but my sister is. Let me tell you something. I use ChatGPT to make some HTML graphics for the podcast, and I almost every time had to go in and edit the HTML myself. So it would like get me like 90% there, and I would have to take it the other step of the way. This Claude did like 99%. The only thing that was messed up was I had to host it on GitHub, and that was like a little bit of a pain in the ass. It's not just we developers. People are making Xbox 360 emulators for iOS with zero coding experience. Someone just showed me on Twitter. Somebody linked me Xbox 360 emulator for iOS. How is that going to work? With no JIT. Anyway, now I'm afraid to use my little switcher. The whole reason I brought up the friggin' benchmarking list is because I always need to know what 3D Mark test to download. Wildlife Extreme. Okay. I know some people in the Discord that would seethe if they heard Bob is using generative AI. Listen, it's a code. AI is just code, so it's going to be good at writing code. Okay? What music is this? A Dreamcast drum and bass mix. So does anybody know, is there like a special, like, I know that if you play a game, it goes into like game mode, but I don't know how to like initiate that. I don't think there's any like special mode or anything that we gotta like enable to like unlock its full potential. Gaming hub. Sure. Can I add a game? Game booster. Well, good thing I decided to do this. Okay, this didn't actually like do anything. Where to access the in-game panel? Navigation bar? Shortcut bar? You know, I don't even know what any of that shit means. Because even game native doesn't like show up as a game. My games. Add games. 3D Mark, Azahar, fucking everything, dude. Gimme. Is that all I need to do? Okay, that didn't do shit. Hell yeah. Okay, so now will you act like a game? If I get rid of it. I'm gonna run it and we'll see if anything happens. How do you even know if this game mode thing is enabled? So when I was playing Sonic Rumble, there was like a little icon. But it only happened with Sonic Rumble. It didn't happen with any of the emulators or anything. Game Boost is a floating button that'll let you toggle some settings once it detects a game is running. Yeah, but how do I like force it to know that this is a game? Because I want it to obviously do everything. This is like a lot of frames for 3D Mark. This is 50 frames. I was obsessing over emulating on phone until I started streaming my PC to my Fold 7. Someone in the Game Native Discord, I was in the Game Native Discord a decent amount this weekend because I was trying to get Slay the Spire working. And also I needed the driver for this. Someone was like, I don't understand why anybody would want to play Slay the Spire 2 on your phone when you can just stream it from your PC. What? You could say that about literally any game. Why are you in the Game Native Discord? Anyway, 7388. That's the highest score ever. You appeared in an Instagram reel, Twitter compilation. You made it. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me write this first. Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. Anybody know what Android version this is? 7388. That is the highest. That is the highest. Okay, why didn't that show up in the bar graph? Let me fix this bar graph real quick. Data range. You gotta go past 24. Oh, because there's no total. Duh, I'm an idiot. I can fix it. There you go. Holy shit. Check this shit out, dude. Galaxy S26 Ultra 7388. This is just the first. We gotta do an average. What? This one? Right above the red Magic Astra. Kind of like a lot more than the Odin 3. If only I could get gaming mode to happen. Okay. Closing some tabs here. Sean's name next to the 29 months. I swore it was only 28 months. Well, time flies. Epathor, thanks for the 33 months. Love to catch a stream. Thanks for being here. Dank Knight, thanks for 51 months. Bob, one of your tweets appeared in my reels on one of the Twitter compilations. I'll have to look at that. I'm gonna restart this. Brombit, thanks for the 11 months. Oh no, the Botox took Bob's voice. Is my voice? Oh, that was when the audio cut out. Skate, thanks for the 9 months. Hi Bob, hello. Gamers Charisma, thanks for 47 months. 67 months. 67 total. What the fuck? We are old, I know. It said. On the S24, you go to Gaming Hub, 3 dots in the top right corner. Press Game Booster, and then the second one, modification per game. Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna do an average without that, and then I'll do it with it. Let me click on the Dank Knight. Is it the Dank Knight? Yeah. Oh shit, what's this about? Am I getting dunked on? Oh no, I'm not. It's the sun. Okay, this is my tweet about this AI art. I'm gonna start forcing myself to drink black coffee. I put way too much sugar and creamer in my coffee, usually like 6 squirts of creamer. What is that? What is that? What is this? Nah, don't go there. Almost showed my fucking DMs. Oh, there is nothing. Andrew Tate, I fly to Saudi tonight. We'll cross the desert. What do we do? What is this first one? They should put his beheading on YouTube like it's 20. Okay, cool, dude. A great first tweet to be in a compilation of. And then I'm number 2. This is my tweet about these little stupid AI avatars. And I said it's the sign of a person who only consumes content and doesn't have an ounce of artistic talent in their bones to be able to decipher exactly why it's so shitty looking. Someone who goes, oh, it's cool. Like someone who gets like a caricature drawn of them, except the caricatures that they get drawn of them out on the street corners, like they usually have a little bit of like personality. If you get a caricature drawn of you like out on the street, like that caricature artist is just following a formula most of the time. They're just following a formula, like this guy's got a big head, so I'll give him the big head formula. So like that could be AI. Like there's not much difference. But there's some that you see on like TikTok who go crazy with it. Those guys are not AI. Those guys are fucking in a league of their own and can never be replicated. But most of them could probably be replaced. This one's lower. No, this one's higher. 7, 6, 7, 7. Okay, I'm gonna run it one more time without the game mode setting, and we'll see. I know this is like a basic speculative question, but since I'm more interested in Android as a potential practical gaming solution someday, once it moves past this weird experimental window, do you still think there's a chance Valve is gonna give us Proton but for Android? Yes. This year? It's hard to tell because they keep moving. I think that the Steam frame needs to release, and then there needs to be a little more time. And the Steam frame might be pushed to either the end of this year or next year. So that's looking less likely. Now that Google has to allow third-party stores, I think they will. True. That's true. Now there's a potential that there is just Steam on Android. Oh, this was way lower, 7199. It's all over the place. Okay, yeah, the average is about where it was at first. Hello, thanks for the 45 months. Okay, so we're gonna try to go back into the game mode and see if we can push these benchmarks a little bit more. Whoops. Game Hub. I don't see any like special settings. There's 3 dots. Game Booster. Okay. Where to access the in-game panel? Navigation bar. What? That's this, right? That is where it comes up, but it never shows up. Reduce the frame rate for games while touch protection is active. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't see a way to add games. Settings? Show game apps. Choose where to show your games. Did you just remove all of these games from my... It did. It removed all my games. Show them everywhere, asshole. Autoplay videos using... No. Questions? Nope. Is there an enhanced processing mode on the newer Samsung devices? That's what we're looking for. Wait, how's the bloatware? There's Netflix on here for some reason, and Facebook. And I didn't put Instagram on here, but it was fine. Like, there's nothing like crazy. Look for the Game Booster app. It's a different app? Is that not what I'm using? Oh, I'm using Gaming Hub. Game Booster? I got too many games. June 27th to the 29th. No. Install GoodLock. Inside GoodLock, find and install the Game Booster Plus module. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I bet this isn't even gonna increase performance at all. This is a little warm. GoodLock. Samsung. Okay. Open. Hello, welcome to GoodLock. Game Booster. Thank you, DJ Streck. Speaking of Apple, as an IT tech for a school, I'm actually highly interested in the MacBook Neo. I think it looks awesome. I kind of want to try some games on it. I saw a lot of videos on it. Did you see Spawnwave did a teardown he put on Twitter? It is literally just an iPhone. Like the chip, the motherboard is this big. It's this big. It's like this. It's like half the size of a phone. It's insane. Someone's got Cyberpunk running on the Neo. I heard. Where's Game Booster? Right here. Allow. Enable Game Booster GPU setting. Yeah, sure. You can change the GPU setting applied to the game through customization for individual games in Game Booster. It may not affect some games. Not an option, sorry. Sorry, you lied. You can change an app to a game or a game to an app. There we go. Okay, now. Very cool. There we go. It's got the game icon. You're amazing. You guys are amazing. So we're doing Wildlife Extreme. Right now, just pull it up on screen. Right now, the total is 7421. We're all the way up here. 7421. Okay? The number we have to beat is 7421. So let's just double check that everything's right. Oh, wait, there you go. Look, balance, performance, dude. Game mode. That's it. I'm just gonna do performance. That's it. Okay, go back. How do I know it's okay? Performance. All right, we're doing performance. We want Wildlife Extreme. I don't know why it keeps moving from Wildlife Extreme. And we'll just see. Oh, God. I already pre-downloaded a bunch of like PC games on here. And I want to play them so I can delete them because they take up a lot of room. This thing doesn't have a lot of storage. It's 256 gigabytes, which is a lot for a phone, but not a lot when... Not a lot when... I'm having a stroke. It's not a lot when you're trying to download PC games. Holy shit, I couldn't get that out. I got another menu when I push Game Booster. Like I said, I'm on the S24. I feel like they just stopped giving a shit about Game Booster. That was kind of a lot of steps to jump through in order to just designate a game as a game. And this didn't give us that much better performance. 7615. So like that's not like crazy. You know what? I'm gonna put this as another tab for the sake of the visualization. Seven, 6, 1, 5. So right now we're at this, but I'm going to run it 2 more times to run the average. Didn't iFixit publish an article where they said they were positively surprised by the repairability of the Neo? I saw Spawn Wave's teardown, and I was pretty surprised as well. It didn't look like there was much glue. Look at that. There's like nothing in there. There's nothing there. This is the MacBook Neo. It's this. This is the whole thing. This is a battery. This is the case. These are what? Speakers? And then I guess it's just a bracket to hold the whole thing together. That's it, man. There's nothing in here. And people are editing 4K video on this thing. Rocket Val, thanks for 82 months. I'm is back. Let's go. Hello. Mr. Gaming Tech, thanks for 18 months. Speakers seem massive by comparison. Mac devices have great speakers. Quinn, Snazzy Labs, said these speakers are not good. Probably compared to other Mac devices. But you compare it to the wacky world of Windows devices, man, it's probably fucking awesome. What up, Ava? Compared to Windows devices, they are probably still better. Dude, I was saying, man, my iPad from 2014 has better speakers than the $3,700 Windows laptop I just got. What the fuck is that about? Why are we still in that world? What voodoo magic did Apple do to corner the market on laptop speakers? That is just false. You are living in your own little world where fucking Windows laptops are your whole world. I bought a Windows laptop and this thing's awesome, and I'm never gonna step foot into an Apple store to experience what real luxury is. That is so low. That's so low. What happened? Why did it drastically decrease for some reason? That completely destroyed it. I have to run it another 3 times, I think. We're still in performance. I don't get it. People editing 4K video on the Neo is proof that the thing holding back the iPad is iPad OS. Yes, I saw a clip from the Verge cast, and they were like, how mad does the MacBook Neo make you when you start thinking about the iPads? Because the iPad that costs the same amount, the $600 iPad, has a fucking M4 chip in it. Has a laptop chip in it, and it is worse. I think this year we're going to be seeing a folding iPhone, and we also might see a MacBook with a touchscreen. I think this would be a huge undertaking, but I think this year might also bring the convergence of all of the operating systems. Because if I have an iPhone that could fold out to a big screen, that means iOS and iPad OS. Like there's something's got to be done there. And now we have a MacBook that's using a cell phone chip. Put it all together. And now we're gonna have a MacBook that has a touchscreen that's iPad OS and Mac OS. Put it all together. This phone right here, I don't have a way to show you. But this fucking phone right here, I can plug this into a monitor and it has a whole 16:9 desktop. Mouse and keyboard, everything. It's awesome. I'm doing a whole new test here because I don't like the outlier that I got. I hope Steam will support more iOS games. What do you mean by that? You mean Mac OS? Bob, I think after 20 minutes it's gonna start throttling. Is that a thing? How do I turn that off? They have to combine iOS and iPad OS into one again? Yeah. And fucking do Mac OS too. Put it all together. Why not? Just have different modes within those OSs. Does it feel hot to the touch? It's warm, probably up. It just locked itself. What the fuck? Drag icon to unlock. What? Why? Wait, what do you want me to do? This is like a puzzle. Drag icon to this icon? Why did you do that? I have to run that test again now. Oh, I hate this button. Why is there a lock button? Why would you put a lock button there? If I'm gaming, I don't want a lock button on the screen while I'm gaming. I might accidentally hit it like I just did. Does the benchmark have a litmus test? I don't know what you mean. Isn't the benchmark a litmus? The benchmark is a litmus test, is it not? Turn off throttling. I don't even understand why phones have that feature. Is that a thing? I don't know. Where is that a thing? It's not running good. Yeah, we were getting like 50 frames before. Yeah, that's not good. This is not good. Something is wrong. Reduce the frame rate for games while touch protection is out. Can I turn off touch protection? I want that off. Why is that even a thing? And what is this? Brightness level? Why is it a thing? Get it the fuck out of here. Touch protection. Oh, get it out. To prevent overheating, bypass the battery when a USB... Oh, I'm not even using... Not even plugged in. Is there like a thermal setting? Performance profile. The wipe when something is in full screen. I'd say what? Check the issue below and fix now. One app with high background battery. Game Hub. Oh, Game Hub. Are you sending all of my information to foreign adversaries? Get out of here. No, GPU? GPU? Temp? Nope, I give up. I give up. I'm gonna take the best scores and put them together. And the best scores together are not that different than just not using the game mode at all. So I will just say that there is some weird throttling that might happen, and the game mode is not really like 100% necessary. I might even turn it off, to be completely honest, because that might be part of the problem. Yeah, there is no fan, so I've seen people on like the Emulation on Android subreddit who like run these types of devices like over a block of ice or some shit. But it's not like getting like, it's hot, but it's not getting like as hot as like an Ein Odin 3 has gotten before, you know? So I'm thinking of turning game mode off or putting it on standard. Let's see if my little website updated. It did not update. Right? I don't see Samsung on here. That's a problem. I gotta ask Claude how to fix that. Also, I'd like this to be in alphabetical order, so it's easier to see. Unless my cache hasn't... Oh, there it is! It is there! My cache didn't update. Bing, bing. Boom. Cool. I guess this is in... No, I don't know what order this is in. Very cool. The Ein Odin 3 gets frustratingly hot. I emailed them about addressing the issue in future over-the-air updates. What are they going to do? Put a second fan in it with an over-the-air update? Let's play a game. Who out there has an Android phone that they've been doing, that they've been playing games on? I'd like to know, like, what controller you use to play games, or if you're just playing games that don't require a controller, or if you're just using the touch screen, or what. Where am I? What am I doing? Who are you guys? Oh, I have a list of games. We did 3D Mark. Let's just go to Game Native. Where are you? So I have a default config. Oh wait, no, an update. I want to do the update. Do the update. Where'd it go? Open it again, please. Update. I have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra 1 terabyte, and I use a controller. Okay, what controller do you use? Connect an Xbox controller? Okay. Even unplugged keeps it warm? You mean, what are you talking about? S22 as dedicated emulation device in GameSir X3 Pro, which is active cooling when plugged in and makes the cool to the touch. Oh, that's cool. GameHub Lite got a new RTS Touch update. I refuse to believe that people use touch controls, but so many people are excited about this update. There's a touch control option in Game Native, and I want to try it with Slay the Spire. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this balanced and try everything that way. Just want to see what driver. Okay, I'm using the Mr. Purple driver that the creator of Game Native suggested for this device. Mr. Purple _666. Pretty sure everything should be set up and ready to go. I am going to turn off the music and turn off my mic's noise gate. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I'll wait. Oh. Oh my god, I got an achievement?
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell.
That's a new
God's dirty work.
Update in Game Native.
Finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
I'm not seeing the FPS counter though. Performance HUD. Yay. Okay. Cool. Now ooh, that sucks. That's probably the driver. I always accidentally start the level and it's the last level and it's annoying. I should probably wait for the freaking achievements to stop. You see the cards flashing? I'm gonna wait for the achievements to stop. The achievements might actually be slowing things down. I'll try with the system driver to see if I can get rid of those that like glitching, but unfortunately, I don't think this ran like at all with the system driver. The flashing is normal, probably. It is not normal. There are Steam achievements now. They just added Steam achievements to Game Native. The MacBook Neo features 8 GB of unified memory, which is shared across its system components. While the hardware contains 8 GB, approximately 4 is utilized for the operating system and 4 available for other applications. How many gigabytes enough for the average user? 1 gigabyte. Most people are just looking at their email. You don't fucking need anything to just look at your email. Most people are not doing anything on a computer besides putting your pictures on it and opening a web browser, and that's it. That is 99% of the people on this planet. If you give them a laptop, they are just gonna maybe open a PDF one time during tax season. Okay, but what about Google Chrome? Fuck yourself, Google Chrome. You can have a million tabs open in Google Chrome. Google Chrome is like water. It will fill whatever vessel you put it in. If you got 128 gigabytes of RAM, Google Chrome will use all 128 gigabytes of RAM. If you have 2 gigabytes of RAM, Google Chrome will use all 2 gigabytes of RAM. And it doesn't matter. Your Facebook tab and your Gmail tab will be just fine. Just whatever you do, don't go to a fandom wiki page. Like if you want to know how to build a house in Pokopia, if you want to know what habitat Slowpoke needs, don't go to a fandom website because it will destroy your Google Chrome. Okay, I think the notification stopped. And again, 8 gigabytes of RAM is completely different on a MacBook versus 8 gigabytes of RAM on like a Windows laptop. Frame rate went up a little bit, actually. Getting around 50. I'm gonna try one more time because it like jumped up at the end. I'm gonna say 50. We're gonna leave this. I'm gonna try a different driver. See, I'm gonna try the system driver and see if I can get rid of those flashing issues. Okay, well, it loaded.
We're called neons.
I don't know why the FPS isn't coming up. Okay, we got rid of the glitching. I should try to get like a high record on this one level. I need a mouse for that. Dude, look at the frame rate. Holy shit. What the hell? We gained 100 FPS, everybody. What the fuck? All right, the frame rate went down a little bit. I'm gonna try again. It's going down. I think it's throttling. That's kind of really upsetting. I'm gonna keep playing it. It was 150 when we started. Now it's hovering around 100. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna try to turn on performance mode. Yeah, we're getting around 100. All right, let's do performance. And I'll play a couple rounds like this. So it's wrong wanting to know how a $1,300... So it's wrong wanting to know how a $1,300 phone plays games? What? Who are you talking to? This thumbstick, I never reviewed this controller. This thumbstick is grinding a little bit. I hate that. That gave us a little more frames. It's kind of hard to tell if performance mode is like actually doing anything. Did the wattage go up? Was anybody paying attention to the power level, the blue text? It's like a little higher frame rate, not by much. I'm gonna look at the YouTube stream and like go back. It's the same. Game mode didn't increase the wattage at all. It's the exact same wattage. I think performance mode does fucking nothing on this thing. I don't think it does jack shit. I'm really curious if the achievement notifications is in any way related to your first observation. Well, that's why I waited for it to stop. You know? You want me to try again with the Mr. Purple driver? I think the Mr. Purple drivers are a little fucked because I was also getting graphical glitches, you know? I got double the frame rate without them. I'm getting out of bed to find out right now. It's 2:20 a.m. and it's bothering me. Do you want me to do something? I can do something. I'm about to close this game though. And I think I'm just turning off performance mode. I'm leaving it on balanced. Privacy screen on 26 Ultra for maximum gaming secrets. I turned on the privacy setting for notifications because I just think that that's cool. Not that I care, but I just think that that's cool. But I don't get notifications, so it doesn't matter. I've had spotty performance on turn up 26. So the guy who made Game Native suggested the Mr. Purple driver, and that got Silksong to work. It wasn't even working before. Achievements are probably annoying to test since you don't get them often. Oh, I thought you meant like if you. I mean, I did though. I didn't close the app and turn it back on afterwards, but or close the game and enter it again. But I waited for the notifications to stop and then I kept playing. I saw Cyberpunk running on the Red Magic. I'm gonna do Cyberpunk. I just need to delete all of my games before I do Cyberpunk. Oh wait, I have Cyberpunk. Just go right into Cyberpunk. So this is gonna be using the Mr. Purple drivers. I guess I have to do both, depending. I mean, we'll see if there's any graphical glitches, but. Why am I scared? Hello? Oh no, it went to that. I guess that's like the default config that it wants me to use. It says A8XX Gen 8 version 2.2. I guess I'll try it with that first. Let me make sure that the frickin' FPS is on screen though. Where the hell is show FPS? Did that move? You know what? Whatever. Did I change something? No. I'm gonna hit play and we're just gonna see. This is based on what people have reported. It's what Game Native calls known config or best config, but sometimes people lie when they report the settings. Yeah, honestly, looking at the like EmuReady website and stuff, I feel like people say things run good when they don't. Only when there's like one or two, because sometimes you'll see two posts with the same settings. One of them's like red, this is bad, and one of them says no, it runs good or something. Do you reckon the MacBook Neo could emulate GameCube? Yes. I would be shocked if it can't emulate up to GameCube. I bet it could emulate Switch. Why are you banned in Jackson's chat? Getting a warning that you were banned in Jackson's chat. That's where we added a voting system. Nice. Settings. Graphics. Steam Deck. Steam Deck is better than low, right? Continue. Now I'm gonna go right into the game because the benchmark sometimes crashes things. Emulate has 2.8 million users. Oh my god. Only 20,000 of those users contribute to Emulate in votes or report. I don't know how to incentivize people to use the voting system. Make it colorful and huge on the website. But also, like, it's tough because people go to the website, they see the configuration, they put it on their phone, and then they have to then go back to the website after they've played it to tell the website, yes, this worked. Check the screen resolution. It's going to be 720p. Why is the audio? Oh. Where the fuck is this? Where am I? This isn't my save file. Well, it's running like absolute dog shit. I'm gonna leave this for a second. It's using 10 gigabytes of RAM. Whose save file is this? Because it ain't mine. Can I quit? How do I quit? Load game. What the fuck is Street Kid? The pickup. I think this is what I use. People also lie a lot on the feedback dialogue that shows up in Game Native after playing a game. Is there a way to just like pull from the frame rate? All right, this music is accurate. Yes, this is the part that I play. Absolutely abysmal. Absolutely horrid. Let's try that, Mr. Purple Driver, huh? I'm gonna I'm gonna do reset container. Right? This now uses my config. Okay. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Use my config. Where is Cyberpunk? 10 FPS. Less than 10 FPS. Trino driver. If it ran at 3 FPS and crashed in 12 seconds, we just ignore the 5-star the user gave. That's kind of awesome. This is why we can't have nice things, wasting time on people trying to ruin the fun for everyone. I don't know if they're trying to ruin the fun. I think they might just be amazed that the game ran at all. You think thermal throttling could be a thing by now? Yes. Although I have no idea. I don't know how this phone works. I don't know the last time I've experienced thermal throttling in a handheld or anything. I guess it makes sense because this is not a handheld. This is a phone. We got 90 fake reports of GTA 5 running on a 9-year-old phone. They're doing it intentionally. Okay, maybe. It's always GTA 5. I mean, I don't know. I see videos of people running GTA 5 and then I go to do it and I can't do it. Mr. Purple ain't doing too hot right now. I really want to get Resident Evil Requiem. That would make for a really cool thumbnail. But I'm not going to be able to do that today because I have to delete all of these games and then download it. I have no room. RE9 does work. 30 to 40 FPS? Let's see if that guy's lying, huh? No, I heard that it does run. I'd be shocked if it's 30 to 40 FPS. That would shock me. Found that the M-Con controller paired with the Fold 7. I wonder if the M-Con... Does this have MagSafe or Qi 2 Plus or whatever the fuck? It should. Where did I put that? Only God knows where my... What the hell's it called? I got too much shit, man. Reorganize all my cabinets. I thought MKBHD was raging about this phone having no magnets again. I can't keep track. All right, this isn't working. What is this? What is this? Stop. You know what, before I disconnect the controller, I'm gonna try this again. Same settings that I have, but I will try the system driver. This is starting to get hot. I just use a case with MagSafe magnets. It's really not an issue. Yeah. Yeah, I always use a case, except for right now, with this phone, because I don't feel like buying a case. Do you know Damn It Jeff? He recently uploaded a video about OC. OC Emulation Android. I saw he uploaded a video on Game Native. I love how we just were talking about how much user feedback helps and you aggressively close the feedback dialogue. It comes up a lot, all right? All right, these drivers aren't working. How did the game run? No graphics? How about that? You know what? That looks like the dialogue that pops up all the time. How are you enjoying Game Native? Would you like to rate us 5 stars in the App Store? That's what that looks like. Bob, I'm on like 10 years of watching you. Oh my god. I'm so old. My mobile controller is the GameSir X5 Lite for my phone, and it's a limited edition collab with Zenless Zone Zero. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I tried to get into Zenless Zone Zero. Will you be using the stylus? I would love to. I don't really have a reason to, though. What I want to do, I want to see if the MagSafe works. It's magnetizing? Yo, you gotta stop with that. I'm you know what? I'm not turning it off. It is nice to be able to hit performance mode sometimes. It'd be really nice if I could turn off this fucking lock. It's magnetizing. It's just not like strong. I think it's just magnetizing to the metal that's in here. I don't think it's actually like MagSafe at all. The dogs are going at it right now. I don't know if you hear that. Like some demons up there. Thank you for using Game Native. Thank you. Skyrim time. Skyrim time. The pop-up needs to be like, how did this game run? We are community driven. Let the community know if these settings worked for you. I'm going to Japan next week. Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka. Nice, dude. Any places that are a must-see for retro video games? No. Just walk around Akihabara and have a good time. Once you walk around Akihabara, you're going to be like, all right, all these stores are the same. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you're going to Kyoto, you can... stop by where the hotel that used to be the original Nintendo offices, just for shits and giggles. Do you think people even read? They most likely recognize the stars and immediately close it. Yeah, no, I agree. This is a high frame rate. It's not stable, but it's smoothed out. 60 frames. I'm in windowed mode for some reason, but. I think this game caps at 60 frames, right? Like, there's no way to get rid of the frame cap. Whoop. Heavy slowdown just now. Come here, fox. Also, where's the audio? There's no audio for some reason. Okay, this is starting to run like shit. Let's get out of here. How did the game run? Do you call that a graphical glitch if the frame rate was not great? Graphical glitch is 3 stars. I'll give it 3 stars. Now you've like guilted me into rating everything that I do. System driver, save, play. Skyrim, 20 to 60 FPS. Mr. Purple. No sound. You don't have to do it every time. No, I'm contributing to the community. Load this, yes. Bing, bing, bing. Is that sizzling an audio issue? Ooh, horrible screen tearing. Okay. 30 FPS. Horrible screen tearing. System driver. This runs surprisingly bad. I know. It looked like it was going great for like a hot second on the Mr. Purple driver. I think that this thing throttles. I think that this starts throttling after a bit. How did the game run? I'm gonna give that a 1. Graphical glitches. Okay. Resident Evil. I'm personally excited about this. This is Resident Evil 2. Is this the default config? I'll run the default config. Almost every phone without liquid cooling throttles games, Bob. Thank you. I'm realizing that. I think you have to scroll down to submit the feedback. Oh. All right, we'll take a look at that. Oh. There you go. Oh, okay. Maybe that'll explain why people don't submit feedback either. Reset container. Reset. Are you using my Mr. Purple driver now? Okay. Play. For your next video, buy a dozen third-party active coolers. No, I'm not doing that. Hire Bob. They are all volunteers. I am in the Game Native Discord, so if you ever want to run any UX UI things by me. What? All right, there's the glitches.
Hello?
Very high frame rate, though. I was getting similar glitches on the Odin 3. I think you like lower the frame rate to get rid of that. Can I lower the frame rate in game? Not frame rate, resolution. Unfortunately, I cannot. Oh, yes, I can. That's really low. Rendering mode normal, interlaced. Let's try interlaced. Confirm. That might be worse. That even save? It did in fact save. Okay. Image quality? How about 50? That is worse. Okay. All right. 800 by 600. That can't be good. All right. Well, that's definitely not good. Whoop. What drivers? This is Mr. Purple. I had similar issues with the turnip drivers on the Odin 3. And I think that's the same processor. And I tanked the frame rate somehow too by doing that. Okay, this got so much worse somehow. I'm gonna play for a little bit. I've not tried the purple ones on 8 Elite. The ones that start with A8XX have been pretty reliable. Well, the Mr. Purple one was a suggestion by what's his fucking name? The guy who made the damn thing. The guy who made Game Native. And that got that's what got Hollow Knight to work. Is it possible there are less optimizations for the demo specifically? 100%. But I've been using the demo. Oh, this looks horrible. What is that? What are those lights? Look at that. This is like some weird glitch going on. I've been using the demo for benchmarks for other systems. So it's kind of good that they don't update the demo. Because if they update the game and add optimizations, it's harder to benchmark against because it's constantly updating. I will try. Didn't I try the system driver and it didn't load? I'll try this one, the A8XX that you suggested. Utkarsh, is that how you say his name? Yeah, I was getting these types of glitches when not using the Mr. Purple driver. Turn up 26 versions of the A8XX. Okay, well, let me try that. Oops, I skipped the thing again. What am I doing? I don't know which one to pick. Eight Elite Gen 5. How about that one? Hannah texted me that she wanted McDonald's, and then I said, okay, and it turns out she texted me a fucking hour ago and ate already. Oops. Okay, hold up. Hold up now. Oh shit! We found a new driver, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to go back and see what the hell I picked, and now I gotta replay everything else with that driver. All right, well, the stuttering is happening. It started just like last time. It started off real good, and then it started to stutter. You can see the temperature too. That's good. Yeah, this is fine, but I was hoping for a little better. I want it to be above 30 and stable. It's kind of dipping below 30, and it's a little all over the place. I don't remember where I have to go here. Jesus.
Open up!
I'm coming.
Open up! Open this goddamn door! I'll get you out! Please! Come here, help me! I got you. Give me your other hand.
This is Resident Evil 2, by the way. This is not Resident Evil 9. But it's the same engine. And I hear Resident Evil 9 runs good. It's just a bigger game. Yeah, I don't think it's very good. I don't think that performance is that great. What do I want to say? I'll give it a... I mean, it's amazing that it ran at all. I don't want to discredit that. It's mid. I wanted to write more. So what's the driver that I used? E Gen 5. So what do I want to do now? Let's try Skyrim. With the 8E Gen 5. Let's see if that does anything. I've never played an RE game after playing it for 45 minutes in VR. Oh, God. Resident Evil 9 is amazing. I love that game. Oh. I heard some audio glitches. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't start a new game. What are you doing? RE2 demo, Mr. Purple. Good frame rate, but lots of glitches. Frame rate gradually went down. What was... Okay. 8E Gen 5 driver ran under 30 FPS. All right, Skyrim with the 8 Gen 5 driver. 50 frames. And it's looking smooth so far. I'm gonna be a little quiet. Whoop. Sorry, dog. All right, I'm gonna say 40 FPS. A lot of dipping. $40 FPS, some frame dips. 8E Gen 5. This is what I usually do when I get to game for 10 minutes once a week. Yeah, just in and out and in and out and in and out. I'm gonna need to like whichever ones of these like perform the best, I'm gonna need to sit there and play them for like a lot longer to see if the throttling gets worse. I'll give that a 4.
Show me.
I'll give it a 4. Oh, I missed some notifications from you guys. Cooper Blackburn, thanks for the $5. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Swamp King, thanks for the 15 months. Hi, Bob. Sorry I'm late. You can start the stream now. Also, have my Prime. You cool guy. Thank you for your Prime. You're a cool guy. Razor Plest, thanks for gifting memberships. Super cool guys over to a bunch of people on YouTube. Guys, if you have just become a member on YouTube, link your YouTube account to your Discord account. You get the podcast bonus episodes for free. Also, the bonus episodes were just free to everybody as a Twitch VOD, and I didn't know that. It's not the case anymore. Anyway, RP, thanks for the 57 months. Samsung, it seems like Robert has abandoned the Apple ecosystem. Yes, I'm never going back to Apple ever again. Even though that's the phone that I use every day. Forgotten Scars, thanks for the 25 months. YouTube chat's getting too much attention. No, it's not. Okay. I think I did everything here. I did Silk Song off stream. I don't really even know what frame rate we got. I mean, I guess I'll do it again, but I want to do Cyberpunk again because this new driver I got might be pretty cool. 8E Gen 5. Just to see. Oh, also, I want to play native Android games. I guess I got to do Warframe and Genshin. What else is there? Like, what's a game? Like, there's no... I mean, I'm going to make a video. It's just gaming on this phone. And, like, there's going to be people who want this phone that are just going to be seeing how games are. And I guess everyone's mind is going to go to playing Android games. So I feel like I have to play an Android game. But Android games aren't interesting because they're made to be played on shitty, low-powered devices. What's the controller? This is a Game Sir or something. I don't know. G8. I just looked at the box. Driver support sucks compared to the Odin 3. That's just not true. The driver support is also bad on the Odin 3. Ball X Pit. Oh my god, I forgot that that's on here. Do you like all those games that you mentioned though, or like ports? Rainbow Six? Rainbow Six? Is Call of Duty popular on the phone? It is popular. Call of Duty Mobile is very popular. Like Grid Motorsport is one, and I was like looking at it and I was like, this just looks like a flag. I know it's like really impressive graphically. Okay, this driver just didn't work. I know it's really impressive graphically, but like racing games are always impressive graphically. I just want to play Silk Song because I forgot how this ran. Do you think DeX, Samsung's desktop mode on that phone would boost performance in any way? No. I think it would probably run worse, but I think it's really cool. Will you do Switch emulation on this? I have already. Mario Odyssey ran great, and it ran, I think, best with just the system driver. Monster Hunter Rise had horrible graphical glitches with the Mr. Purple driver and didn't run at all with any other driver. Frame rate's kind of all over the place. gonna say 80, but it's like it's everywhere. It's going up to like 180. This phone does not have a thermal management shenanigans that doesn't make it ideal for emulation. Yeah, something's up. Something's up with the way it works. See, my note from before says Hollow Knight Silksong works just fine around 120 frames per second. What drivers were you using originally? The same driver. I think this thing has storable issues. What else did I want to do on here? Do I have anything else? I mean, I really just wanted to do the games. Oh, you know what would be fucking cool? Hold up. This is just for funsies. I gotta. My next move is, all right. I'm not gonna do this on stream. Slay the Spire. I gotta try to get that working. Resident Evil Requiem. That would be really cool to see, and I want to play like a decent amount of that to make sure that it's like not gonna get weird and throttle and stuff. So Slay the Spire, Resident Evil Requiem, and Android games. I want to try. I mean, Warframe and Genshin, or maybe just Genshin. Maybe not even Warframe. And I guess Call of Duty. What's like? Maybe Grid. You know, let me write these down. Genshin, Grid. Just because that's easy. It's just not fun because like it's just an Android game. I know they're gonna run good. Call of Duty, like, does Call of Duty even have like a frame counter? Well, I guess the game booster has a frame counter. Use frame caps to prevent throttling. Yes, I would suggest that. I would suggest frame caps on any Android device. Like if you're, I would suggest 60 on any game, and I would suggest 30 if the game is already running around 30 frames anyway. I just have all of that off because I'm pushing the limits of, I'm seeing how far we can push it. Genshin on high settings will overheat the phone. It'll run good but overheat fast. We'll see. I'm not gonna play Warframe. I like Warframe, but Call of Duty is just a big file. That it's all this stuff takes up too much space, and that's the most annoying part. So right now what I want to do, because I forgot about the stylus, and this could be really cool. Online updater or downloader. I should get what do you call it? Melon DS. But I'll try the Core first because I'm lazy. Melon DS or Melon DS? Where are you? Where are you, Kirby? Oh, it's a game that I actually ripped. Oh, it's not accurate. Ugh. Look at how inaccurate that is. All right. Scratch that. What's this? Can you go away? Melon DS APK. Is this the right thing? You know what? I just be downloading. Hi, Jerry. Have you tried out Azahar Core for RetroArch? No. Set ROM directory. We got ROMs. We got DS. We got use this folder. Allow. Boom. Now, if I just go like this, are you just going to work? Oh, please turn off on-screen controls. Oh. Settings. Input. Hello? Layouts? Hello? It's got to be input. Soft input opacity. Boom. Just turn it all the way down. Oh my god, my save file's here. Amazing. This is my save file for my actual DS game. This fucking rules. Fuck. Stylus on Balatro would be good. You are so right. That's awesome. That's sick. What other games are like that, though? Balatro, sure. I don't want to have to buy that game again, though. I have it on Mac. There's no way this is enjoyable without a stylus. So I was playing it on Delta with my finger on iPhone, and it is bad. Because your finger's so big. And the stylus is so small. That would be sick with the Pocket Taco. So true. That in conjunction with the Pocket Taco is pretty sick. Stylus for DS emulation. The DS doesn't throttle. Perfect. Well, it's just like, you know, like small games like that aren't gonna throttle. What all right, if imagine you are thinking about getting this phone. What type of games would you be thinking about? Imagine you would be getting better results with the 16 gigabyte of RAM. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the 12 gigabyte of RAM version, although I really don't think it matters that much. I think we're throttling no matter what. Flappy Bird, all right, Jerry. I'm gonna make a frozen pizza. Precision with the stylus in tower defense games would be nice. There's no way the RAM was what was holding you back. Yeah, I know. Are you gonna try emulating PC games like Ghost of Tsushima? Not Ghost of Tsushima. The only other PC game I'm gonna try is Resident Evil 9. And Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire could be really cool with the stylus. See people recommend the Mixu stylus. Why? This stylus was great. What brand of frozen pizza? Bonza vegan pizza. I don't recommend it unless you cannot eat dairy or gluten. It's basically not pizza. Pizza is 3 ingredients and only one of them is present on this pizza. Really though? Check your text messages. Okay. Is it a picture of your shit in the toilet? Aisle pizza? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Amy's Vegan Supreme is the best frozen I've ever had. Vegan Supreme. I don't know if I... The best frozen pizza is Porta Pizza. No competition. But I can't eat it. I feel like... Is this bread? Because I can't have it if it's bread. Plant-based? No. Hand-stretched wheat crust. I can't eat that. I'll never know. Kind of went off the rails this weekend with my diet. I had a Sfingy today. It was like cut it in half and gave half of it to Hannah, and I wanted one, and I gave the other half to my mom, and I wanted one bite. And Hannah took a bite out of it and said, "I don't like it," so I had to eat the whole thing. St. Joseph's Sfingy. There you go. Because it's St. Joseph's this week. Sfingy. It's cannoli cream on the inside. This is not what ours look like though. It looked more like this. It has like these like candied fruits on it. like this. Boom. Oh yeah, baby. That's gonna be painful later. Is that plant-based? No, I should not have eaten it. It was a bad idea. Try aisle pizza on your... What is that? Oh, is this... This is... I know what this is. I wonder if this will work on the phone. Aisle.pizza. Lego Island, baby. Whoops. You have to put the CD in your computer. Okay. Oh. I honestly cannot believe this is working.
Hello! Hola! Welcome! Bienvenue! Konnichiwa! Aloha! How you doing? Yo! And in any language, welcome to Lego Island! Oh,
The frame rate is insane.
you haven't done so already, select our big blue brick book.
He was moving so smooth.
Oh, well, that was interesting. You know, I don't tell everybody this, but here's what you do. Select the letters in your name, then click the check mark when you're done. That's when you're fun.
Okay.
Okay, let's get started. There's so much to do. Things like racing and jet skiing and building and flying and watching and driving and having fun and... well, you know, I'm not exactly sure what all there is to do.
Is there a skip?
Just ask my friends. You know, the only way to visit Lego Island is to become a Lego person.
Mama.
When Mama Briccolini arrived on Lego Island,
And now you're...
aloha! Cool and total aloha! Roger, ooh, can't you?
How do I play? How do I enter Lego Island?
Click on the... Okay, let's get started. There's so much to do. Things like racing and jets. Oh
Did I do it?
my, yes, your score cube.
Oh my god. Is this just a point and click? Or do I need more controls? Oh, oh! Alright, I've had enough. Jerry, did that not work on your iPhone? I feel like it probably would. Not at all? Really? Really enjoying all your content, dude. Happy I found your channel looking up retro emulation devices a few weeks back. Keep up the awesome stuff. Well, thank you, DJ Atrox. I appreciate it. I asked you guys about games you want to see on this. I don't think you guys really cared. Well, you did say aisle.pizza. Mugenics? No, I'm not playing Mugenics. That I'm positive Mugenics will run fine. Although that could be cool with the touchscreen, I guess. NFL Street 2? No, I'm not doing that. Sonic Unleashed Recomp? That's just kind of a pain in the ass to get going. I'm sure that would run fine, but that would be a pain in the ass. Did you have the same FPS dips in GameHub Lite after 2 minutes? No, I couldn't get... I don't think I could get anything to run in GameHub Lite. Oh, you know what? I only tried... I think I might have only tried Slay the Spire in GameHub Lite. I'm not even using GameHub Lite, actually. I'm using GameHub regular, I think. Yeah, I'm using regular GameHub. Wait, but it didn't ask me to log in. Does GameHub Lite say Lite next to it? I don't remember now. This must be regular GameHub. DMing me if a regular GameHub has the dips if you end up testing the game. Dips in what? Oh, like the throttling? Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll download I will download Silk Song right now. I'll test that later. Jet Set Radio. I'll tell you what. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk runs fucking awesome on all these devices. There are other forks of GameHub Lite that don't have the login, but none of them have the PS5 and Xbox remote stuff. Do you want me to download GameHub Lite? This already almost fully downloaded the game. Okay. Run the web version of Monkey Ball. Oh, probably. All right, I'm gonna leave. Make a frozen pizza. Thank you for being here. A lot of progress today on the video. I want to try to record it tomorrow because I'm a little busy on Tuesday. I already wrote the intro. I'm a little disappointed about the throttling. That because this thing would be a fucking absolute beast. This would be, I mean, it already benchmarks higher than everything else. But the actual game performance is about the same, if not worse, because of the constant stuttering and frame rate on some games. Can this play Corey in the House? Oh, 1000% it can. You looked at the Red Magic phone, seen some Genshin players get sponsorships on those. I have the Red Magic 8 from a sponsorship, and that's a very good phone. And it has a fan in it. I use it now as a monitor for my camera. I bet that would probably be a better gaming phone. Unless the drivers are not good, but my hope was that the Samsung drivers would be better than any other device because it's an official flagship phone, you know? The thing is, it feels hot, but it doesn't feel that hot. You know what? I was gonna leave, but this is already downloaded, so. I'm just trying it with the default everything. This might actually take a second. But normally people don't do things that require great drivers. Well, if you're getting a gaming device, my argument was we're testing out this Snapdragon 8 Elite on the Ein Odin 3. Ein is not making good drivers. And that's why everybody's impressed. Because the chip is really good. Yeah, this is like, this was what was happening before. It just does not work at all. Yeah, that's what it's like with the system drivers. And I don't know how to get the friggin' Mr. Purple drivers in here. Turn up 26R22. Okay, I'll try that after this. Beat Borderlands on the S23? Which Borderlands? Turn up 26R22. Or R8, you mean? Download them from GitHub. Mr. Purple is an official repository. Yes, they are already on my device. I just don't know how to tell GameHub to use it. I guess I gotta copy it into like their folder or something. Files. Wow. There's a video of me and Hannah. Copy to, where would it be? Android, data, data. I don't know if Samsung lets you access that folder. It looks like no. I give up. I give up. The consensus is it's not worth the price upgrading to the standard and plus models of the S26. People seem impressed by the Ultra though. It's a great phone. I don't want to like discredit it as a phone. We're trying to, you know, do some wacky shit on here. Now it's hot. Now it is hot. The sides are hot. I gotta leave. Thank you for being here. Let's raid somebody. See you on Tuesday for the podcast. I'm gonna raid Jackson. He's playing Pokopia. Oh, he's doing marbles.
I don't super.
I gotta play marbles. Okay, I joined his marbles. I'll see you on Tuesday for the podcast. Thanks for being here. I'll be in the supporter Discord channel if you want to tell me anything about this. And goodbye.